everyone, my name is Simmary. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. I'm so excited to share this build with you because this is my very first build with a new expansion pack, Growing Together. And oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin with this pack. I love it to pieces. I have yet to do some more gameplay with it, I will say that. But built by wise and also create a sim wise, which is really weird for me because I'm not a create a sim simmer. I am most definitely a builder, and if anything, maybe a little bit of gameplay every now and then, but mostly I'm just a builder. But I really love this pack. So the pack came out yesterday, and so yesterday, as soon as I got my hands on it, I did pre-order it. So I basically just had it immediately after it came out. There were definitely some glitches with the EA app. That was really annoying, but we're not going to talk about that. Eventually, I was able to install the pack, and I did check it out over on stream. I stream on Twitch. So as soon as I had it all installed, I started the game and I started my stream, and we just checked out everything together on the stream. And obviously I started with the build by catalog first. So this is not my first time touching the build by stuff. I did like redecorate a little base game house that I had prepared for whenever the pack came out so that we could do a little bit of renovating or like redecorating basically. But this is my very first like full on build that I'm doing in the new world of San Sequoia in the suburban little area, and oh my goodness, I love it here. I love the suburban vibes. It's so pretty. From what I've seen so far, also, the lighting on most of the lots is actually really pretty, so I was very pleased with that. I haven't checked out all of the lots, so I'm not sure for all of them, but from what I've seen, the lighting for a lot of these lots is really good, which makes me so happy. It's a little bit of a little detail that a lot of people probably won't worry about, but if lots have good lighting, it just makes me really happy. So yeah, for this one, I was trying to build something that would blend in kind of pretty much almost seamlessly with the rest of this neighborhood in San Sequoia. So naturally, I went for something very suburban / Craftsman inspired. So that's what we're doing. I feel like this would be more of a Craftsman home than it is a suburban home, but it's probably like a mix of the two together. And I really like how this one came out. I built this one. Usually I'm a very slow builder, but because of the new pack, I was feeling so inspired. I did this all in one sitting. It took me a couple hours for sure, but I did it all in one sitting. I was so inspired throughout the entire build. I barely took any breaks because I was just way too excited about it. And that's when I know that the stuff that I'm working with just works for me. You know, it just makes me so happy. Also because everything is like brand new and shiny. You can see that I'm really focusing on the new stuff. Because this build, I totally forgot to mention that when I started this ramble, but this house is only base game and growing together. So it's only base game and the new pack because I really wanted to focus on the new stuff and also some of the new base game stuff that came with the infants update. We have a lot to talk about. I don't know if we're going to cover it all in this one video. But yeah, for this build, let's talk about that first. So as you can see, this is a nice suburban or Craftsman style family home in this nice suburban little neighborhood. It's very cute. I tried to make it very colorful, which is very easy to do with this new pack because it comes with a lot of nice and colorful stuff without it being overly obnoxious with colors. I feel like the colors that come with this pack are very nice and toned down. They're like colorful but soft colors, if that makes sense. And that makes me so happy. That is right up my alley. So I was definitely using all new doors and windows for this house, as well as the columns, as well as the wallpapers, and we have a new foundation to match the stone wallpaper. And let me tell you, that makes me so happy. I feel like it's been a while since we've got a new foundation. And yeah, it just makes me really happy to have a nice foundation that is usable. It obviously matches this stone wallpaper that I'm using from this pack, but also I feel like it's just a very neutral, nice foundation that would go with a lot of different types of houses. So that just makes me really, really happy. And then for the rest, I use this blue siding. I love the new siding. I am so happy that we have basically an upgraded version of the base game siding in better colors, like prettier colors, more neutrals, more usable colors. It makes me so happy because the amount of time I have used the blue siding from the base game, I don't know, too many times to count. So yeah, I'm so happy that we have this new siding in lots of beautiful new colors. Of course, for my very first build in this world with the new pack, I wanted to go for a blue type of suburban Craftsman-ish home, if that makes sense. I was just really excited to try out the blue siding for myself, but I'm also very excited to branch out and use like some brown sidings because we have nice brown colors as well, and it makes me so happy. There are a couple of wallpapers that I didn't use for this build. I didn't get to use everything, but I did get to use most of this stuff. And we also actually have a really, really nice debug menu with this pack for the landscaping. You can see that I'm just playing around with it here. We have a lot of trees and bushes and things that are familiar from either the base game or previous packs, but then there's also a couple of trees that I personally have never seen before, so I was happy about that. We have these really, really cute yellow little flowers or orange little flowers. I don't really know if that's yellow or orange, but it kind of holds the middle from what I can tell, but they're really, really pretty. And we have some more low-lying bushes as well that I have never seen before. So basically some different variations of the base game lower bushes that I use all the time for all of my builds. So I'm really, really happy that we have a couple more variants for that in the debug menu as well. And then I found this really cute umbrella. I think that umbrella also comes with the Tortosa My Wedding Stories pack. This little tree that I tried to place here in front, I did place it by the driveway as well, so you can kind of see it back here. I've never seen that tree. I'm not sure if that is a tree that came with the previous pack or if it's unique to San Sequoia, but I really like that little tree. I'll be probably using that a lot. But yeah, for this house, it's very Craftsman style. I used a lot of darker wood tones in here, and then on the inside, it's very colorful. I was very inspired by the blue, and mostly because, oh my goodness, we have this really, really pretty matching tile floor that you can kind of see. I used it in the kitchen as well as the bathrooms for this house. The dark blue color is so pretty. And then I combined it with not the exact matching subway tile wallpaper, but with a different tile wallpaper that kind of comes in the matching colors to that tile floor. So I was so excited about that, and I was just feeling very inspired by that blue color for some reason. So that is what I kind of took and ran with for the entire house. So the main theme, color scheme wise, for this house, I guess, is blue, and then I combined it with different colors. I used a nice soft yellow base game wallpaper here in the living room and in the hallways. And yeah, we are getting started on the interior, and let me tell you, I love the stuff from this pack. This couch I'm going to use all the time. Like I said already, the colors that come with this pack are just so nice and soft, and that goes for that couch as well. Like the couch, the swatches are colorful. There's also a couple neutral ones, but the swatches are very colorful, but the colors are soft enough so that you can get away with them in a more neutral color scheme for a house. But if you just want to add a little touch of color without it being too bright, I feel like the stuff from this pack is perfect for that. And that is right up my alley. So yeah, I'm just overall super excited about the Build By stuff. Up until this point, because I've only done like this build, and then I redecorated a house on stream yesterday, so I didn't do that much with it yet. I obviously will be doing more builds, but yeah, this is just my very first full build that I'm doing. And oh my god, okay, so this is funny. When we were checking out the stuff on stream yesterday, I was losing my mind over the amount and the beauty of the lamps that we're getting with this pack. There are so many lamps, and I love them all. They're all so beautiful. And I I don't know, it makes me really happy. I love lamps. I don't know why, it's really strange. I love tall standing lamps. I love the little lamp that I placed on the side table. I repeated that one a couple times throughout the house because it's just so pretty. And then we have a couple of like sconces, like wall lights that are so pretty. And we have a couple of hanging lights that are extremely pretty. So I am so pleased with the collection of lamps that we're getting with this pack. I know it's random. Everyone on stream was laughing at me yesterday, but I nearly cried. I love the lamps in this pack. If you love lamps, this pack is for you, let me tell you. Also, if you love clutter, this pack is for you. There's so much cute clutter in here. I keep kind of like confusing like what is clutter that came with the pack and what is clutter that came with the base game update, because they kind of both came in at almost the same time. So I'm not like remembering everything correctly, but there's so much cute like crafts kids clutter that I really, really like. I also placed a bunch of these empty picture frames throughout the house. I love the addition of those empty picture frames, and then where you can just add your family photos throughout your gameplay. I don't know, it makes me so happy. And I also placed a little playmat for the infant, because for this family, I didn't even talk about that yet. I am rambling, this voiceover is all over the place, but I am beyond words excited for this pack. I love it so much with all my heart already. But yeah, for this family, I was thinking 2 parents, a child, and an infant. So that is what I furnished the house for. And then we also have a nice little guest bedroom, because guest bedrooms actually serve a purpose with this pack, which is amazing. So downstairs here we have a little guest bedroom. And if you wanted to grow the family, you could obviously turn the guest bedroom into, I don't know, maybe the oldest child's bedroom, and then you can have a nursery as well as like a toddler's room upstairs. So there's definitely room to grow for like a bigger family, but I furnished it for a family of 4 up until this point. And then, like I said, they also have a little extra bedroom, because with this pack, family or friends, or like friends you don't remember, can kind of just randomly come over, and then they will ask you if they can stay at your house for a few nights. And I love that. So they'll bring a little suitcase with them. You don't have to have a guest bedroom if you don't have a spare bed. The Sim Gurus said, I haven't actually tried this in gameplay for myself, but the Sim Gurus said that they will whip out a little sleeping bag and they will plop that down somewhere. But I just love the idea of guest bedrooms actually being functional. It makes me so happy, because I love creating guest bedrooms or like extra little rooms in houses, but I kind of always steer away from it because it's just, they don't serve any type of purpose and it's just wasted space. So then I always just opt for like creating a bigger family and like having the bedroom for an actual household member, if that makes sense. But I love that, yeah, guest bedrooms are actually functional now, and that just makes me so happy. So yeah, 2 parents, a kid, and an infant is what I furnished the house for. And then for the rest, the storyline, I don't really have anything specific in mind. I was just building, obviously, with all this new stuff. I don't know, I was just vibing with the new stuff and trying to create a very wholesome little family home. So that is kind of what my goal was for this one, and I feel like I succeeded. But for the kid, you can see when we furnish their bedroom, it's very dinosaur themed and also has some hints of outer space. So I feel like the kid would be into outer space as well as dinosaurs. And I obviously gave the kid a bike. I parked a couple of bikes on the driveway. And then for the bathroom situation in this house, we have one downstairs bathroom, which is this one off of the kitchen. It's a full bathroom with a shower. Then the parents have a little ensuite also with just the shower. And then upstairs we have a whole bathroom with a new shower tub combo that came with this pack. I will never not be using that shower tub combo because it is so pretty. It is nice and modern and not outdated like the base game one. And it's amazing. It gives me life. It makes me very happy. And yeah, here we have the little guest bedroom downstairs. I really wanted to put a full or double bed in here, but that was just going to be way too cramped. It was literally not going to fit. So I went for a single bed, and then, I don't know, if the grandparents are coming over, then one of them can sleep in the bed and then the other one might need to whip out a sleeping bag. I don't know. They'll probably make it work. I don't really know. So yeah, that's what we did. You could obviously also turn this into a little office, but I have also a little office nook upstairs on the landing. And then in the guest bedroom, I also placed an easel so that the room is still functional for something when there's no guests staying at the house. Oh, and one item that I am in love with is this piano, the upright standing piano that is smaller and will fit into your everyday homes. It makes me so happy I could cry. So obviously I had to place the piano in this house, which is what I did. And then upstairs here we have the little nook, the office nook that I was talking about before. And yeah, like I said, I placed a bunch of these picture frames everywhere throughout the house. They're empty and it looks really sad, but through gameplay, I think you can fill them. Like I said, I have yet to do some gameplay with this pack. I did a little bit of gameplay yesterday on stream with it as well, but I honestly didn't really have the time because I spent so long checking out the new build buy items as well as the create a sim items and the added basically stuff to create a sim. Like when you're creating your sim, you can now also, there's a couple new likes and dislikes, conversation topics, and sim characteristics, I believe, something like that. And then also you can set, basically set the relationships between your sims, like the dynamics. And that is such a cool feature. You probably all know, but like now you can set it, or with the pack, you can set it so that maybe you have a married couple, but their dynamic is distant, or maybe they're very close, or maybe they're having a difficult time. And then there's a couple more to pick from. They're jokesters. Jokesters is a thing, I believe. So there's a whole bunch of different dynamics that you can pick from, and that just makes me so happy. So overall, if you've been watching the video, you can kind of see that this house feels very eclectic, and that's most definitely also the style of the pack, but also just kind of what I went with. So this house is just a bunch of random furniture items. Some of them match, some of them don't, but it's just like a collected, I don't know, a collected house, I guess, where the stuff just feels very collected through the years. Maybe there's some hand-me-downs, maybe there's some heirlooms, maybe there's some new items that they got when they first moved into this house. Maybe there are some older pieces or some recently updated pieces. So that is kind of what I was going for. Nothing feels like a complete set. And that is also, I guess, just how the build buy is for this pack. Nothing really feels like a complete set. There are some furniture pieces, obviously, that go together nicely, that kind of match in that sense. But nothing feels like an actual complete set that can only be used in that specific way. And I kind of like that. I mean, it's a little difficult at times if you want to create something that is more matchy-matchy. But for houses, this style, like family houses, more collected family houses, I guess, it just feels very nice to have all these different style pieces that somehow still go together. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing a great job explaining my thoughts on that, but I'm just really enjoying the fact that there are so many different styles throughout this pack. And then also there is also a lot of new base game clutter that I hadn't even seen yet. For example, that little lamp that I placed on the desk here in the kids' room, that's a base game lamp, and I hadn't seen it until that moment. There's just so much new stuff. Also, it's a little difficult because with the base game updates, when you get a new pack, when you install a new pack, the game kind of shows you the new items. But with base game updates, and then there's new items, it doesn't really flag the items as new. Like, it doesn't do that. Whereas with a new pack, you'll just see like the little gold star for the new items kind of flagged like that, but for base game updates, it doesn't do that. So that makes it a little bit difficult to spot. So yeah, there's definitely some more items that I haven't seen up until this point. But yes, here, as you can see, we have a little nursery room. I was having a little bit of trouble with the layout for this one, but I feel like it worked out in the end. We have lots of room to play on the ground for the infant. And oh my God, let me know, what are your experiences? Have you played with infants yet? Because infants obviously came with the base game update. So regardless if you have the pack or not, you can play with infants. And oh my God, they are a handful. I am playing a 100 baby challenge over on stream on Twitch. And when the infants came out earlier this week, I obviously had to give it a go in my 100 baby challenge. Let me tell you, they are intense. Oh my God. they need attention. They need attention basically the entire time. Their needs continuously go down super fast and you need to pay attention to them all the time, which makes it very difficult for the 100 baby challenge. But yeah, let me know, what are your experiences with infants so far? Also, let me know, what did you think of the pack, if you got it, that is, or if you didn't get it, or like if you've seen the early access or any other videos on it. Let me know, what are your thoughts on this pack? Do you like it? Do you not like it? If you didn't get it, are you planning on getting it? I want to know everyone's opinions. I am so excited about that. But I, for one, I'm loving this pack. I don't know, there's just a couple items that are game changing for me. For example, this tile combination for the floors and the wallpaper. I love this tile. I love the new shower tub combo. That one is a game changer. And then there's just so many more little knickknacks that make me so happy. And then gameplay wise, there's so much in this pack for me to discover still, but I feel like it just makes relationships so much more lively and realistic, and I'm overall just very excited about that. And on top of that, family houses just are by far my all-time favorite houses to build. So a pack like this just makes me so freaking happy. I don't know, maybe it's annoying. I'm sorry if I'm being annoying because I'm so excited about this pack, but honestly, as of right now, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. The only thing negative I will say, which isn't necessarily about this pack, is the fact that we didn't get any changing tables in the base game with the infant update. What is that? We got a matching base game changing table with the pack, but why is that one not in the base game? Because it matches all the base game kids furniture. Why is that one not in the base game? It honestly feels like a mistake to me. It probably isn't, but it's just kind of weird. Why is that one not the base game? That is one thing that kind of made me a little bit, well, not angry. That's very much an exaggeration, but I was a little bit disappointed when I saw that there was no changing table in the base game. So it makes no sense, basically. But yeah, here we have a little side yard where we have a nice dining table, a seating area, a grill, and also obviously an outdoor bin as well. And then for the rest of the backyard, I just placed a little picnic table. We have a new picnic table with this pack. I didn't even notice that until when I placed that one down. And then obviously I also placed some stuff for the kids to play with. So we have a swing set, we have a monkey jungle bar situation, and then a couple of planter pots as well for maybe the parents. The kids can also do gardening, I believe, these days. I'm not exactly sure actually, but I think that's a thing these days. And then I just also did a little bit of extra landscaping. But yeah, I'm so sorry. This voiceover is all over the place. I'm so rambling. I'm just so excited about this pack. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions, obviously, on the pack. Like, do you like it or not? Just share it all with me. And then I just did a little bit of terrain paint, and then let's jump into the game and I'll give you a tour of the house in real time. So here we have the house in the game. The terrain paint glitch seems to be back and stronger than ever, because the only thing I did was go into manage worlds and come back, and now my terrain paint is gone. So that's a little bit annoying, but I believe the gallery version of this house does have terrain paint, so that's good. But yeah, here we have the facade of the house with a little driveway. We don't have cars, sadly, but we do have a little ramp. And I love how I was able to almost perfectly connect it, except for this one little stroke of grass. Why is that there? That's annoying, but it's okay. We have the front porch over here, and we also have a gate leading into the backyard. So let me just show you that first. Again, no terrain paint. I'm so sorry, it's annoying. But out here, we basically just have an area for the kids to play. We have a gardening area, and I specifically love the porch for some reason. It's just very cozy with a dining table, this little seating area. I just really like it. This little coffee table also came with the base game update. I totally missed that as well. but I love it. And then we have a grill on the side as well. And then here we have the driveway where I parked a couple of bikes, also a bike for the kid, and then also a small telescope. So when we go inside the house, we have a little entryway. One of my favorite clutter items from the pack is this set of puzzles. We have 2 different ones and they're just so cute. But yeah, this is the little entryway with a coat rack and just some clutter items, some shoes and a mirror. And then off of the hallway, we have a door leading into the guest bedroom. This one is not like super detailed or anything because, I mean, it is a guest bedroom. And then we also have an easel. And then through here, we have the living room slash dining room. I am obsessed with the color scheme in here. It looks so bright and happy and cozy and warm. So in this little nook by the staircase, we have a piano with some clutter and also some plants. I wish these plants came separately. I know at least one CC creator, I think it's Sixum, already separated these plants, so you can download them as CC and have them separated, but I wish they came separated. But here we have the living room with a fireplace. I'm obsessed with this fireplace. I will use it all the time from now on. We have a little rocking chair in the back and obviously the couch. Cozy with the pillows and the blanket, and then a couple of bookcases back here. And then over here we have the dining room area with some clutter. The kid has probably been playing, sitting at the table doing some crafts. And we also have a high chair for the infant and then also a little play mat here in the corner. This archway is gorgeous. I love this thing, and it leads us into the kitchen with some new appliances. We have a new stove here, as you can see, and also a new fridge over here, and the bar stools are also new. I love these bar stools. I love the blue color scheme in here as well. This blue tone is just, it's so pretty. And then off of the kitchen, we have the downstairs hall bathroom with a shower, a toilet, and a sink. Then when we go up, we have the landing. The landing has a little office nook, as you can see. And then through here, the middle bedroom is the parents' room. Once again, I love the color scheme in here as well. The blue bedding and then combined with these yellow curtains, it just feels very soft and cozy to me. So they have a little dresser in here and then just some other knickknacks, also a bookcase, and they have an ensuite with just a shower. So basically almost the same thing as we have downstairs, just a slightly different layout. Then this, I think, is my favorite bedroom of the house. I love the kids' room. It's pretty dark, but it feels very like warm and cozy. So we have lots of crafts and drawings and pictures on the wall. This new toy box I'm obsessed with. I'm so happy we finally got a new toy box. We have a lofted bed with a desk underneath it. Love this desk. Also, all the paintings, or the pictures, I should say, on the bed are so cute. They have their little wardrobe over here and a laundry basket, I was imagining. It's not an actual laundry basket, but I just like the idea of that. And then over here, we have the infant's room. So yeah, just a little bed over here and a shelf with some knickknacks. A nice rocking chair for some reading is what I was thinking. We have a changing table, obviously, and then, I don't know, just a bunch of toys and things on the floor for the infant to play with, kind of just crawl around the place and make a mess of everything. And then up here we have a full hall bathroom. This one has a shower tub combo. Freaking love this thing. I will be using this thing in 90% of my builds from now on. And since this is the kids' bathroom, I thought these little towels were cute, and then another one of these baskets in here as well to kind of reflect that the kids mainly use this bathroom. But that is basically it for this build. So this Craftsman family home is up on the gallery. It uses only base game and growing together. So if you have the pack, you can use this build. It is a little expensive. It comes in at just under 90,000 simoleons. So yikes, but you know, it's fine. I built it on a 30 by 20 in the world of San Sequoia in the suburban area of the world. So if you want to place it in your game, then that is where it goes. But that is going to do it for today's video. So I really hope that you enjoyed this one. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery. Like I just showed you, my username on the gallery is Simmary Sims. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok if you like. My username on there is Simmary Sims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. And if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. I also live stream over on Twitch a few times a week, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and give me a follow over on twitch.tv/SimmarySims. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!